Hey guys, Playtendo Guy here, and today I'm bringing you my review of probably what is one of the last first-party Nintendo titles for the Wii U, Paper Mario Color Splash, and whether I think the game is worth your time or not. So without further ado, let's begin. The Paper Mario games have always been very fun and creative RPG games, whether it was the original Nintendo 64 title or the GameCube classic A Thousand Year Door. Many Nintendo fans love this series. But this changed with the last entry in the franchise, Sticker Star, an ill-fated attempt that removed many things that people love about the franchise. So when Color Splash was revealed, many folks was quick to denounce it as Sticker Star 2.0, and for the most part the game is. But before you start shouting, "This is not my Paper Mario," whilst sharpening those pitchforks, the game isn't actually that bad, and this is coming from a guy who absolutely detests Sticker Star. The improvements come thick and fast, first of which is the plot. Sticker Star suffered from a fairly paint-by-numbers plot which lacked any sort of character that was in the original games. Thankfully, Color Splash Tale is incredibly light-hearted and certainly played for laughs. The story revolves around Mario getting a late-night visit from Peach and Toad, and they show Mario a strange letter which turns out to be a folded-up Toad with all his colours gone. The letter was sent from a place called Prism Island, so Mario and the gang head off to investigate and find Prism Island lacking any colour and locals whatsoever. Along the way they meet a bucket called Huey and set off to save Prism Island and restore the lost colours and colour stars to ultimately save Prism Island. The story is pretty straightforward, but it's very serviceable, but the one thing the game does very well is the script. The game's script is chock-a-block full of humour and laugh-out-loud moments, whether it's self-referencing, poking fun at the internet memes, or even at the real world. Nintendo have certainly done a really good job here making an incredibly funny script that doesn't rely on rude or strong language to be funny. Now to the gameplay. Color Splash is again pretty similar to Sticker Star, as in you have a world map full of levels that contain stars and the like to gain progress through the story. The levels themselves are fairly big size and they all offer plenty of variety, whether it's the seaside area, Blue Bay Beach, or taking a ride on the Toad train tracks. It feels like you're never in one place for too long. The 30 or so levels in the game are full of things to do. You have your standard star to get in each level, as well as some bonus stars. There's also various cards to collect, secrets to find, and colour spots to fill in on your 25 plus hour journey. As you explore levels, you'll come across some puzzles to solve. The puzzles on offer are picking a certain card to trigger an event, or to curtain out a piece of scenery to reach a hard-to-reach area. These are all fairly easy to solve and won't bother you too much. There are also times in the game where you need to backtrack to get a certain item to progress through the story, and while it can be annoying to go back to old areas looking for certain things, it's nowhere near as bad as it was in Sticker Star. Combat now, and this is probably the sore point in the game, as it's still pretty much similar to Sticker Star. Instead of using stickers to attack, you use playing cards and you can power up these cards by painting them. The combat feels more better and more fleshed out than Sticker Star ever did, and unlike that game, if you run out of cards you can buy some mid-battle, so that saves a lot of hassle trying to escape a battle to get some more cards. But there is still a few iffy points with the combat, one of which if you're going up against a flying enemy and only have a hammer card, then you're screwed. Same for goes if you're going up against an enemy with spikes and you only have jump attacks, so it's best to stock up on a variety of cards to avoid this problem. As in Sticker Star, you still don't gain XP when you defeat enemies in Color Splash, so you don't level up, and there goes a bit of the feeling of progression. And in all honesty, it does really feel like, what is the point in battling non-important enemies when there isn't really any progression whatsoever? Though it is worth noting when you defeat enemies, you do gain points to allow you to store more paint in your hammer, and that does come in handy later on in the game. Control-wise, you'll have to be stuck with the Wii U gamepad, as it's the only option on offer. The default touch controls for the combat are really annoying. You have to swipe from side to side to pick your desired card, then move up the card to a slot and hold the cards, paint them, then swipe the cards to the TV screen to use them. There's so much faffing about that it really feels like the touch controls are there just for the sake of it. Thankfully you can swap the touch controls with button input and it makes for a much more better experience. The game can also be played entirely on the Wii U gamepad without need of a TV. Presentation-wise, the game is astounding. For something as basic as paper, the game world is a crafter's delight. Whether it's the superb texture works offering brilliant, lifelike paper worlds full of bright colours and some great uses of the imagination, compared to Sony's crafty tearaway games, the graphic fidelity here is on another level. Nintendo has created one of the greatest looking games on the console to date. High praise should also be given to the game's soundtrack. It's a Mario game, so it shouldn't come as no surprise that there's a huge list of excellent tunes on offer. The game is full of upbeat, jazzy tunes that'll keep a smile on your face. Conclusion time now, and as we've heard a fair bit about the game, it's time to wrap up this review with a conclusion and ultimately tell you whether the game is worth your time and money or not. Paper Mario Color Splash gets an 8 out of 10 with the title of great. After the disaster that was Sticker Star, it's nice to see Paper Mario back on track. But while it still may be essentially Sticker Star 2.0, it's a much more better experience with a hilarious script, fun levels, and stunning graphics and sound. And while some issues still remain, the good far outweigh the bad to make an enjoyable game that's worth a buy. As always, thank you for watching the review. If you like a video, hey, maybe drop a like and comment. And until next time, bye!